I'd been the head of HR for 35 years, almost 30 years, actually, 30 years for 4 significant companies, big brands you work in: Fossil, Sears, Patagonia, a startup called Guild, which is a darling. And I resigned it publicly on LinkedIn and said, I don't want to do that job anymore, because I wanted to explore wisdom. I wanted to explore, I want to take what I hoped to do was a lighthouse for change. Every time I was a head of HR, I was hoping that I could go, this is another way to do this. It's an incredible profession. I love it so much. It needs transformation. And I've always been this, like, we can do this differently. We can do this better. We can have several things we can do so much better. So I came here to understand more about my journey forward, about how do I shape moving from impacting one company at a time to lots of companies at a time. So then we go to the temple, and it's the story of the Buddha with 1,000 arms. And I happen to be sitting next to another head of HR. And finally it hits me, like, because I'm praying for, in this particular temple, not even thinking about it, like, how do I understand my journey next? What do I shape? What do I do with this? And all of a sudden it hits me, like, what I do next is 1 to 1,000. That's what I'm doing. So I've been doing 1 for a long time, and now to take this 1 and how do I make thousands of people around, how do we reinvent this and redo it? And I bounce this off, who was sitting there. I'm like, I just had an epiphany in the deity of the Buddha of 1,000 arms. I'm like, that's what I want to do. Like, that signifies exactly the symbol that I want to do. I want to be a single person with 1,000 arms out there making good change in the world. So I'm going to go back now, and my mission, and I talked to a couple other heads of HR that are here. I'm like, can I start a movement? I mean, it's called 1 to 1,000. And how do you take you as a lighthouse and turn you into 1 to 1,000, and you into 1 to 1,000, and you to 1,000, to like tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands, based on everyone who's thinking, I want to do something next to make a difference after a long and good career. How do you take the 1 and we all go to 1,000? She's like, I am so in for that. That I didn't expect.